Start.
Is bezig.
Start. You think.
Kom binnen.
Start streaming.
Ja.
Nog eens. Start streaming. It's working. I have my magic wand and it's working. Okay, I had some help. I have to admit, I had some technical help. Yeah, it's thanks to you. Thank you. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Cherry. Welcome, ladies. Look, Kathleen, what I have in my hands. And I have the other one, like, right here. And I have the other one, like, right here. So in case you're all wondering, these were all gifts by Kathleen, so that I could feel a little bit like Harry Potter when I'm sitting here. Thank you, Martijn. But yeah, I thought that my magic wand might help in getting the stream started, but he did all the work. He's my magic wand. Okay. Oh, Kathleen says, thank you, Martijn.
No problem.
No problem.
Met die vieze app.
No problem.
Serieus?
Hello, Eva. I am fine. Thank you. It's been a super busy, crazy day. Well, like all days lately, because, well, it's a school holiday over here, and we have our two youngest boys with us here for the 2 weeks. So today it was shopping time for my youngest one, who is 12 and who needs a new room for here at Joe's house, because so far he has been sleeping in one of the existing rooms, and it's finally time to get him settled in his very own room. So today we did not go to IKEA. There you go, IKEA. Even if I mentioned you, we did not spend any money with you. We went to another shop, which is actually very similar. But he got himself a very cool room, which is wide and concrete. I think he has a bit of my genes, and I'm proud of that. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Hello, Carla. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Annika. Yes, your pink room. Well, your pink room is still your pink room. So when you come back, there will still be the pink room, but he will have his room upstairs, next to Martin's room. Not in Marit's room, which is the right wide room. That other space in between those, that will be his room, and it will be wide with concrete. So that's what we did today, shopping for the room. And it was the seller told me that I had lots of patience. And I was very proud because it wasn't easy. But we managed. We did it. We chose the room. Today we have to go and pick it up because, well, in the end, it didn't fit in my car, no matter how big my car is. So tomorrow we're going back with the, how do you call that thing that you attached to the back of the car, and then we can put everything in there. Yeah, your room. It is your room now. Put a spell on it. Okay, so welcome back for a new A Layer a Day challenge. I'm very happy to see you all here today. I have, of course, a couple of shout outs to give out, and today I have not 2, but 3, because I couldn't pick, and I thought, well, sod it, I'm just gonna do 3 instead of 2. Hello, Heather, welcome. A trailer, thank you, a trailer. Over here, a trailer is for the horses, but yeah, a trailer is also where you put the stuff at the back of the car. So, shout outs. The first one goes to Clara Croft, which is her artist's name, I guess. I did not expect to see one of her spreads pop up in the A Layer a Day challenge. She has been member of the group for quite some time now. She is someone that I know vaguely. We met a couple of times a long time ago. She's a French-speaking someone, so I'm not sure that she can understand everything that I'm saying here, but I was so surprised to see her spread pop up in the album that I was like, I need to say something. So Clara, please, I hope you will continue and keep on sharing spreads, especially that I really loved yours. It was so soothing and calm, and as you can see, I'm quite hype, so I can use some of that. Hello Karen, hello Who, hello Marion, hello Cherry, and I think I said hello to everyone. Shout out number 2 was the one that I had planned originally as a second shout out, which is for Martha Christopher. Martha, if you're seeing this, I know you bribed me by using my all-time favorite stencil, which is the Driving Me Circles. I know you did that to bribe me. Obviously. But you completely got me with the use of your photos, because she didn't just use one, she used several in such a funny way that I really, really liked it, because it shows that you're just as quirky as I am. So thank you for putting that much fun in the group. And then I came across someone else's spread and I was like, I want to add a third shout out because I don't want to choose here. And that third shout out goes to Krista Hengis. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but Krista, you were a bit unhappy with the way your quote ended up on your spread. And I wanted to tell you that, first of all, I did not notice. Like I said in my comment, I had not seen it. But second of all, that quote is one that I really, really, really believe in. So I think that that quote going down on your spread the way it did, it was meant to happen. Because everything happens for a reason, and that had to happen to you. And it really made me so happy to see that despite the fact that it wasn't easy for you to do that kind of journaling that is all about intuition and just putting it out there, but yet you did it, and I wanted to acknowledge that. I wanted to give you a shout out, which I'm doing right now. So thank you, Krista, for doing it. Today is week 29 of the A Layer a Day challenge. So this one is running from July 20th until July 27th. Yes, I remembered that correctly. We are still in the month of me, myself, and I. We started by easing in, by just contemplating what might be a good step for us to take to come to self-acceptance. Then the week after that, we went full in by looking at our face and putting it in our journal, which I think you all did amazingly. And then now it's time to start acting upon it. Can you feel the pressure building up? That's the point. Next week, we're not going to continue building up. Next week, we're going to release all the pressure, because otherwise you're all going to give up on me. So it's time to start acting. But to act upon everything we have already built up the previous weeks, you would need a tailored challenge. And I was thinking, what would be the best way to have a challenge tailored for each and every butterfly? And then I realized the best way would be for you to set your own challenge. Ta-da! And now maybe you're thinking, she's making it easy on herself. She's just putting the hot potato in our lap and now we have to deal with it. No, because I really thought this through. I know this is an actual challenge to tell you to come up with a challenge for yourself. Because that challenge has to be related to what happened to 2 previous weeks. Otherwise, there's no point to it. So the point of this challenge is to finally come up with some action steps, or maybe just one action step that will build up what we did the 2 previous weeks. So what was necessary for you to come towards self-acceptance? How did you do with the photo challenge last week? And now, what could be the actual first baby step for you to take and actually take it to come to that self-acceptance? Can you feel how serious this is getting? I'm not joking around here. Set yourself a challenge. There's three reasons for that challenge, and I have to look so that I don't mix everything up. First of all, accountability. Like each and every week, we're all about accountability when it comes to self-development and self-growth and everything. So we need some kind of accountability. And you can take the butterfly groups as your accountability partner, or you can just take your journal as your accountability partner, where you keep a trace of your evolution towards that self-acceptance. And that is actually reason number 2, is that if it's in your journal, you have a written trace of what you wanted to do for yourself, and you can always come back to it and check in to see if you actually managed to do it, or what are the tweaks that you need to apply to actually make it happen. And then the reason number 3 is we're part of this amazing group, and we can inspire each other to come to a self-challenge that we can actually use in our art journal. Are you still with me? Let's see how the challenge is making you react in the chat. Eek! Okay, that's the first thing I'm reading. Eek! Heather, keep reading. Keep reading. It's just a challenge in our art channel. Hello, Gerda. Welcome. Oh no, says my 2.5-year-old grandson. And no, I have to say it. Okay. Hello, little one. Way too serious. Yes, I was getting way too serious. My challenge this month is to complete a challenge. Heather, there you go. This might be your challenge this week, to complete a challenge. If that's what you need, go with it. Go for it. I am seriously extremely curious to see what kind of explosion of directions that we're going to get in all these different challenges, because I want to ask you, when you put down your first layer, to actually state in the description of your layer in the album what your challenge is, because that's the best way to inspire each other, by seeing, oh, what is she doing? Maybe it's something that I could lead and use myself. So I'm really, really curious to see. In my head, when I imagine what is going to happen, it looks like a firework. So bring on the firework, butterflies. I'm really looking forward to it. I did want to say, don't forget that it's all about baby steps. So don't give yourself like this huge, tremendous challenge now, being all pumped up by this video and everything. And then by the time it's Monday or even Tuesday, you will be all deflated. Baby steps, set yourself a small challenge so that you know that it's doable, and that you know that by the end of the week you will have achieved something. For those who are new to the challenge, who are expecting me to tell you what to do and how to do it, this is not how this works. You've all heard me say this a bazillion gazillion times, but it is important to keep on stating it. It is not about the pretty spread. If you want to do that, that is not the kind of art channeling that I am into. I'm sorry. I am into putting on the paper what needs to come from within, and that can come in many different ways, and it has to come the way that it has to come out for you. There were too many words in that sentence. Filter it out. To give you an idea, this is what's going to happen for me this week. I'm going to put myself out there big time in a way that I do not like. But my first week, when all this building up started, was to stop questioning myself. I told you I need to find a balance between questioning myself and still coming to self-growth. It's a very thin line between both. Last week, I absolutely wanted to do that photo thing because of my kids, because they have a lot of traces of me on the internet and stuff. They see enough of my face everywhere, but they have very little of it on actual paper, which is still something that you can hold on to. So when I was thinking, what would be my challenge this week? It would be like, well, everything you get to see from me is always this piece. my challenge will be towards self-acceptance to work with a photo where you can see. Not naked? Come on, keep it together. What were you thinking? I'm not going to show myself naked. I'm going to show a picture where I'm completely standing clothed, but where you can see me physically from head to toes. And that for me is a very big challenge. I feel extremely vulnerable to put that out there, but that is my baby step challenge. One photo in my art journal. And yeah, well, the unfortunate side of this is that my art journaling is quite public, so it's going to be seen by a lot of people, but hey, that is the fun in it, right? So, okay. Well, that's the challenge for this week. Set yourself a challenge. And if you have a hard time with it, take out your magic wand, give it a flick, and it will help you. If only. Okay. Oh my god, I'm seeing a lot of lovely things coming up here. The challenge for me is that I'm actually doing it and surprising myself. You go, Eva. Keep on going with that. Sounds like a good challenge. Wheels are turning. Good, Heather. I'm really looking forward to see what's going to come out of it. I love journaling that comes from it. Yes, Karen, thank you for understanding me. I've had a hard time with what people think about my art journaling lately. Don't get me started on that. So when I get some confirmation that there's actually people out there who think the same thing as I do, that it's more than just getting messy, it makes me happy. Thank you. That's a happy thank you. Will be to create from within yourself, Cindy. Okay, your own piece. Okay, because you feel that you're a copier, and we all started as copiers. I started copying Kate Crane. I started copying Donna Downey because I thought that what they did was absolutely marvelous. Once you will find your own voice, and then you will start growing towards that direction. So don't be too harsh on yourself when it comes to inspirational contamination. Be aware of it, and then let it go. But I understand where you're coming from. I totally understand you. Okay, I need to scroll up because you're typing too fast, ladies. Okay. Journaling is new to you, Eva. That's okay. Journaling is new to everyone. Every time I start a new spread, it's new to me too, because it's like, how am I going to put that on paper? What is probably new to you is the techniques that you need to put all of that on paper, and it's like learning a new language. You need to learn the vocabulary, you need to learn the grammar, and then you need to learn to use all of that to construct sentences. So you'll get there, you'll get there. Moi, j'ai déjà vu en vrai et tu étais ravissante. Ah, Ingrid! Yuming! D'accord! Tricheuse! Okay, she says that she's already seen me in full and that I look ravishing. That was before all my health issues. I have put on a lot of weight because of that. I've already lost quite some weight, but I'm still very far away as where I started. We women of a certain age all understand what I am saying, so I don't have to explain it to you, but it's still very confrontational. And I'm still working to get back to where I came from now that all these health issues are gone. But if you've seen me a long time ago, you wouldn't recognize me if you didn't see this. Great challenge. The time? Oh my god, did I catch the entail? What do you mean? Did I catch the entail? Okay, you lost me in translation here, Marley. Explain to me what you mean. Okay. Oh, it's okay, Marley. It stays online. You can rewatch it from the beginning. Stay with us. It doesn't matter. And then you can rewatch it from the beginning. We're almost done. So you're still, Kathleen. Way back at you. Right back at you. What am I saying? Right back at you. Seriously. Because I know you feel the same as I do. Because we have the same issue, don't we? Hello, Martijn. Well, Gerda, I think we're all in the same situation, so... Okay. Well, that was all I had to tell you. Like every week, I try to keep it short and sweet. I have one more question for you, and I think I already know the answer. Do you think we should do it every week at this time of the day? Because I'm under the impression that it's easier for everyone to join in at this time of the day. It's the end of the day for us here on the European side. It's morning or afternoon. On the other side of the world, well, for us, the other side of the world. So, what do you think? Should we do it every week at this time of the day? Let me comment there, like right now. Let me know while I finish up this chat. I have one more thing to say. If you are one of my patrons, as soon as this live is done, I'm going to put up the poll for our hangout of tomorrow, because we have a 15 plus hangout planned for tomorrow. Okay, what is happening here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I'm receiving like some very strange messages from... I'm just gonna finish this up. I hope you can still hear and see me. So 15 plus patrons, we have a hangout planned for tomorrow. So I will put on the poll so that we can see if you can join in. Okay, I can see that most of you actually are okay with the evening live stream on YouTube. So I think that we're going to see each other again next week at this time. Let me wait. Let me quickly grab my big planner, which is my bullet journal. And let's see what we have next Saturday. How are the hangouts planned for my patrons? Okay, we can do next Saturday. Okay, so it was only here that I had strange messages. We're seeing each other next Saturday, same time as today, 8 p.m. Central European Time, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. New York time, and 11 a.m. LA time. And I'm sorry, but that's the only time zones that I know by heart. Okay, that's all I had to say for you today. So I will create the new event so that you know when to tune in for next week. I am looking forward to see what your challenge is going to be. Don't forget to mention it when you put your first layer in the album. My challenge this week is so-and-so. My challenge this week, you already know, will be to use, again, a photo, but this time, the full Monty. No, not the full Monty. You know what I mean. My patrons, I will see you tomorrow evening for the hangout. For the other patrons, I will still see you tomorrow on the Patreon page for the A Layer a Day overview. And I have one more surprise for you all coming up tomorrow, but you will see that in the A Layer a Day challenge group. That is me signing off. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Butterfly kisses. Don't forget to put down a layer a day. Bye, everyone.